All right, we're going to be doing a brief fish room tour. Starting off with my racking system here. Um, I had one racking system, then I got two cube tanks, and then two different racking systems here of 40-gallon breeders. And so, just giving you a scan of the room here. It's a small fish room, but we're going to be trying to add more to it in the future. And so starting off with the first rack, right on the left side though, we have my 55 in the wall. That's another work in progress. It has nothing in it at this point, but we're going to be doing more videos on that in the future. But going back to the first racking system here, we have four 10-gallon tanks there, and on the bottom we have a 50 breeder, and on the 50 breeder here we have my L236 super whites. Now it's four super whites, and then it's three the L236 basics. They are the R&B line. As you can see, these four super whites, I got these from Dance Fish. These are some beautiful fish. One of my favorites right now. My zebras were my favorites, but I think these kind of took the cake for me right now. So I've been really enjoying them. They're kind of still new to the tank, so they don't come out as much, but I am truly enjoying these fish. So like I said, I have 7 overall, 4 super whites and 3 basics, and they're in this 50 breeder. And I will be moving them over to a 40-gallon breeder once I add another racking system over there with my pleco side. Now here on top, I have like 4 10 gallons, and these I'm just now getting into guppies. Now I have here the black metal lace guppies. I also got these from Dan's Fish, and you can see the male and 2 females. I actually have 2 pairs, but the other male was getting kind of beat up by that male there, and so I separated them. I do have fry from these. It looked like one is holding again, but I do have other fry coming from these fish, and I've been enjoying them quite a bit. As you can see, they have some beautiful colors. So these are the first guppies I've ever gotten into, and I'm really enjoying them. So I do plan on getting more in the future here. But if you can look over a little bit, you can see I got let me see, some babies on the right at the bottom there. You may see them swimming around. So I got like 3 to 4 babies off those already. Because matter of fact, the female was holding when I got her from Dan. And here you can see the other male. I think he's at the top here, swimming around. He's a beautiful male as well, but part of his fins got nipped off. And so now we're going over to my 2 cubes, and these are my Corridoras. I have my Corridora Equus. Now I originally had 6 of these. Now I am down to 4, and it looks to be 3 females and a male. I had a power outage some time ago because of a power shortage in the basement, and I didn't realize I was gone, and I lost most of my Corridoras, and that really disappointed me. I lost quite a bit of money there, and so that's where that's at with the Equus. But they are some beautiful fish, and I'm still got plans on trying to do something with these in the future. Now on the other side, I have the Corridora Periellus I got from Eric Brodrox. And like I said, I am down to 2, and it looks to be a male and a female in this. And I had 6 of those as well, and I lost so many Corridoras during that power outage. And that was a bummer. But man, this Corridor turned out to be so beautiful. So I wish I didn't lose the babies. And I also got some different other fish in there as well. Dithers going around, some shrimp, yellow shrimp in one tank and red cherry shrimp in another. And so now we're going to move over to my my pleco racking system. And I have 4 40-gallon breeders. And I'm going to be adding another racking system with 2 more 40s in there. And so we're going to start here with the first one. And this one we have my zebra plecos. And in this rack, I think I have four males in this one and three females. And I also have some other dither fish, some neon tetras, and I also have some super blue emperor tetras I got from Dan's Fish as well. And so these fish are doing marvelous now. The plecos stay out. The fish they all are doing pretty well in this tank. As you see, the males are guarding the caves the way they should. And they're doing awesome. They're getting big. And so all of them are at the point of breeding size now. So we can take a look at these. I also have, let me see, besides those, I think I got some shrimp in this tank as well. And some corridoras. I have the corridoras as dither fish in there. And that really helped them to start to make the tank their own. And they come out quite a bit now since I put the corridoras in that tank with these zebra plecos. So they're doing really, really well. And that's a beautiful female there. Yes. All right. And let's go over to the other 40 breeder right across. And this is my other zebra pleco, a 40 breeder. And this one I think I have 3 males and 4 females. And you can see one male, he stays over to the left side by itself with a female. And then over here you have 2 males and 2 females that stay right all the time, right on the caves, right above them. And so this is the one where I had one trapping and she got out. They did not produce anything, but I hope they will be doing some breeding in the future. And those females stay right at that cave, right on the top above those males at all times throughout all the time. And this is in this tank, I think I have, I know I got corridoras in here as well as dithers. And this one I have rummy nose tetras. So I got like 12, 14 rummy nose tetras that zoom about in this aquarium. Now going to the bottom here, I have in this tank my L243s. Bacoltius. Now these fish are more of an orange coloration, beautiful fish. More on the feistier side. I see more aggression out of these plecos than all my other plecos. But I am excited to see if I can get these guys breeding. You know, I only think I have maybe a possible 2 females. A lot of territory aggression with males in this one. But I'm thinking I may have 2 females. I know I got a definite 1 for sure, but I'm not positive on 2. In this one, I just have random guppies. I thought I had a true breeding group of guppies, and I realized these females are not true to the males. So I just got guppies breeding there as dithers in this tank and enjoying them. In all these tanks too, I do have a Nubius, which is doing really well. And when I got these Nubius plants, they all have black hair algae on them. I should have probably took it off before I put them in the tank, but I didn't. But you know, the guppies do feed on them, and they're enjoying the tank, and they don't do any harm to the fish as well. So I may do something about that later. So I'm enjoying this tank as well. And then going over to my last 40 breeder. Now these are my leopard frog plecos, and I really enjoy these. These are my L134 leopard frogs. Now all these are wild caught. And out of this group, I think I know I only have 2 females. So it's 7 in all. All my pleco groups is 7. And this one is 5 males and 2 females. I did have one trapping a while ago and they kicked the eggs out. I tried to save them. I squished one and I was not successful getting the other ones to survive. So I'm hoping in the future I can get these guys going again. I would love to probably alleviate a couple males or add it another group or get some more females here. But I do love these fish. They're pretty active. They like to stay out. They're doing really, really well in this tank. And so I really do enjoy getting my plecos. They're doing really well. So just giving you another overview of these tanks again. Like I said, I have two, each top, one on top, one on the bottom of 40 breeders. I hope to add another rack, adding two more 40 breeders on there. And I have these two cubes tanks, and then here, my other racking system, I do plan on adding 4 more 10 gallons on the top, and possibly moving that 55 out of there and probably putting something else in the bottom, and then moving those super whites away. So thank you again for joining, and thank you for watching the video.